The Pentagon appears to have been failing to disclose misdemeanor domestic violence convictions and orders of protection by its personnel to the managers of the FBI gun background check database. In 2016, only 3 misdemeanor domestic violence convictions and/or orders of protection were reported by the Pentagon to the FBI's National Instant Criminal Background Check System. Records show that number appears to be too low for the sheer number of service members, and suggests a violation of a 2007 amendment to the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act. That law requires federal agencies to make records available to the NICS database. However, the publicly available numbers don't include all reports to the NICS, which actually encompasses 3 databases, and so offer only a partial picture of the situation. "We know there's a problem, but we don't know how big the problem is because we can't see into all the databases," said Jonas Orensky, deputy legal director of the Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence. Orensky said the problem extends to what the states tell NICS. The states often report incomplete information, and background check operators are frequently finding a conviction without enough information to know that's prohibiting. "They have to let sales go through," he said. Rep. Ryan Costello has proposed a bill that would make federal funding to states contingent on them improving the reporting on domestic violence cases. Texas church gunman Devin Patrick Kelly, 26, had been convicted in 2012 of beating up his first wife and fracturing the skull of her son when he was with the Air Force in New Mexico. He served a year in the brig at the Miramar Air Base in California. Not only did he choke and kick his wife, pull her hair and punch the child, he was also accused of twice pointing a loaded gun at his spouse, according to records released by the Air Force. Charles Darapak, Associated Press. The gun charges were dismissed as part of the plea deal that landed him in military prison. The military tribunal wrote on the court-martial document that he was barred from owning a gun. The records show he was still able to buy 4 guns, including the Ruger 556 semi-automatic rifle he used in the massacre that left 26 dead and 20 wounded Sunday in Sutherland Springs, Texas. The Air Force acknowledged Monday that it had failed to report the conviction to NICS. The Air Force was doing something right in noting he was barred from owning a gun, but they failed to get the record, Orensky said. The U.S. Coast Guard reported just 2 orders of protection. The Naval Criminal Investigation Service reported 1 conviction for misdemeanor domestic violence. The other military branches didn't report any cases. The publicly available numbers show other federal agencies with few or no reports to the NICS in 2016, including Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and the Interior, Agriculture, Justice, State and Transportation Departments. The records show the U.S. Secret Service reported 1 misdemeanor domestic violence conviction. In a statement issued Tuesday, the Department of Defense said its Office of the Inspector General was investigating the Kelly case and conducting a broader review. The OIG will review more broadly the policies, practices, and procedures to determine whether appropriate qualifying information is submitted by the DOD to the FBI for entry into the NCIC database, the statement said. The NICS database is used by federally licensed gun dealers to check for criminal records of purchases.